If you just installed a chlorinator for your well water, congratulations, you've taken an important step towards clean, safe water. But there's one thing most homeowners miss. Skipping it can lead to dry skin, faded laundry, damaged appliances, and might even affect your septic tank and cause serious health risks you didn't expect. I'll show you exactly why a carbon filter is essential after chlorination, what happens if you skip it, and how to pick and install the right system for your home. I'm Jerry Bulfin from Clean Water Store, and after helping over 75,000 families solve their water problems, I want to help you avoid the costly mistakes too many people make. Let's start with a simple question. You notice a swimming pool smell when you turn on your tap? That's chlorine. Chlorinated water can dry your skin, strip natural oils from your hair, and worsen issues like eczema or dermatitis. It can also break down rubber seals in appliances and even fade your laundry if you have too high of a residual. And when chlorine meets organic matter in your well water, disinfection byproducts like trihalomethanes can form, which may increase your cancer risk. Chlorination is a powerful disinfectant. Its job doesn't end when the bacteria or chlorine stays in your water, spreading throughout your home unless removed. So there are a couple paths you can take. The first is you can do nothing and end up with a chlorine residual in your house. Second point is you could use point-of-use filters like pitcher filters or faucet-mounted filters, but that doesn't address the whole home. And the third is installing a whole house carbon filter, which will remove chlorine and improve your taste and odor, and also protect your plumbing and appliances. So when water flows through activated carbon, chlorine molecules bind to its surface in a process called adsorption. So instantly, within seconds, your water becomes clean and safe. Whole house systems range from $800 to $2,500 installed, and the filter media lasts between 6 and 10 years when it's set up properly with proper backwash. The important part of having a whole house carbon filter is to make sure that it's sized generally for a home with 2 to 4 persons in it. You want at least a 1 cubic foot or a 1.5 cubic foot tank of carbon. And the best way to get is one that has an automatic backwash on. Because if you think about it, if you have one that don't have backwash that are very popular online, just the water flows through a tank of carbon and it flows in the bottom, flows up through the carbon media and out into the house. So there's no sediment being removed. It's never backwashed or cleaned. The water is just flowing up through the carbon. If you have an upflow one, that's going to get trapped in the bed, eventually cause problems. It can even cause problems where the bacteria can breed in the carbon. So a much better way to go, what we recommend, is a backwashing type. So it's a very simple system. There's really no maintenance to do to them. Basically, you set it up so the carbon filter backwashes once a week or twice a week. In the middle of the night, it turns on. And what it's doing is that the water normally, when it's filtering water for the house, it's flowing in the top, down through the carbon media, and then up and out to your house. So if you have a chlorination system and don't have a carbon filter system, don't wait. And if you have any questions about how to set that up or what size to get, just take our free 2-minute quiz. Link is in the description, and you'll get a quick recommendation on what will work best for you. And subscribe to our channel for weekly water tips. It comes out every Tuesday. We'll see you there.